Welcome back to our Afternoon Express cook-along. Now we're back with our cupcake masterclass with, of course, Lindt's master chocolatier, Dimo Simatos. Now we've just learned how to make the batter, but now it's the fun part. We're making the frosting and decorating our incredible cupcakes. Remember, we are giving away a 1,000 Rand hamper of Lindt's excellent, delicious range of chocolates. Now to enter, hop over to our Facebook page and tell us which flavour of Lindt's excellence, 70% cocoa, 85% cocoa, orange, mint or sea salt, you would love to try. I mean, Tumi, what would you love to try out of this range?
Well, not that I would love to. I've already tried and I'm in love with the orange intense. So I know we're baking, but
well, I'll try. I was going to.
Okay, whilst Tumi tries that and has a good taste, I mean, Dimo, if you can just give our viewers a quick recap of how we put together that batter, and now we're going to put that finishing touch.
All right, so essentially it was all the dry ingredients. So we put our flour, our sugar, our baking powder, and a little bit of butter, and we rubbed it. So very similar to how scones are made.
Okay, stunning. I love the fact that you gave us these little handy-dandy tips and tricks as to how to get this at home. And if you want to get this cooking away and baking away in your kitchen, just head over to our Afternoon Express website, and you can also be cooking with Dimo.
Exactly. Yeah. So to that dry batter, we've added all the liquid. Right, so we added our hot milk, our chocolate, and that was the great thing about it. We used our excellent 70%. But in fact, you could use any high cocoa rate, you could use any of our flavors. And the nice thing about it is we melt it into the milk, get it into the actual batter, just to intensify flavor and texture.
Ooh. And it melts so easily into the milk. You can actually drink it as a hot chocolate.
Yeah, that's the beauty about the Excellence range. It's not only for, you know, baking, but you can eat and enjoy it. It's got that quick melt, nice release of flavor.
Enjoy it, why? I'm going to have some with my coffee.
I want some with my red wine later.
It's a deal, girl. Okay, so let's get into the frosting.
All right, so the frosting's the Rolls Royce of buttercream.
Oh, okay.
So I'm sure you all know the frosting your mums and pops and dads and moms all made for you. Butter, icing sugar, and you beat it. This one, we're beating the butter, but we're adding a syrup.
What syrup, chef? Do we?
The syrup is made up of milk, sugar, where you can control the sweetness, and then a very special product called glucose syrup.
Okay. But if I don't have that at home, because most of the viewers don't have that, what can they substitute?
Yeah, so you can change it over to honey, maple syrup, golden syrup, anything that is syrupy.
Yes.
But of course, remember, adding that's going to add flavor and sweetness. It's going to compete with our chocolate flavor, which we always want ours to come out as the prominent, intense flavor. So that's why we prefer using glucose.
Perfect. Okay, let's get into it.
So do we start whipping first, or do we?
Yes.
Okay.
So it's going to be a bit of a workout.
Oh, well.
But let's start whipping that butter. The more you whip, the lighter, the fluffier it gets. I'm going to be using my machine, so...
Oh, what a cop-out.
Okay, South Africa, on that note, I mean, it is, well, I guess we're into spring now. We just said goodbye to Women's Month. But, I mean, we are whipping it up and we are using our muscles. And Chef Dimo over there has his incredible artisan machine. Okay, we'll just be strong here.
Just keep going. And then while you're doing that, start adding your syrup.
The syrup, a little bit at a time.
Yeah, just a little pour in. Let it incorporate, and then keep whisking.
Oh, ek is moeg al klaar. Oh, but it's starting to come like fluffier, lighter. Look at there.
So the more you whip it, the lighter, the fluffier it gets.
I'm tired already. Let me check my heart rate. Gosh.
Tumi, how are you doing over there with the gym and the exercise?
Girl, we keep saying Bogoto. I am feeling the Bogoto right now, all up in my arms.
Okay, let me add more syrup.
All right, so as the syrup's going in,
I'm going to cook now. I've
it should get a bit softer to whisk.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, yes. Look at this. Where's the camera? Look at this. It's getting like light and soft.
Yeah. I'm also seeing
this. It's much nicer than normally you use icing sugar.
Yeah, but you will always get that graininess.
Yes.
So in this case, we've dissolved it in the syrup, so it's super smooth.
Yeah. So you mentioned
I must be honest, this is
would it be possible then to make an actual sugar syrup where you take the sugar with some water, just dissolve it for a bit, and then add that as your...
Yeah, if you didn't have glucose, you could do that quite easily.
Okay.
But we prefer using milk.
Oh,
so if you want to use water, you could.
Okay.
All right, so last step.
Okay.
Is adding melted chocolate. So
is this okay, Chef? Or must we whip more?
Very good. Well done.
Is it looking okay?
Yeah, looking very good.
Yo, my senuwees. Okay, now we're going to add
the last step is we're using our sea salt, touch of sea salt.
Look at this.
Hi, Gag. Hey.
So jacket's coming off.
Hey, it's hot.
I know, Valisa, I don't need to go to the gym after this, right?
All right, so as you're adding your chocolate, give it a good whip as you go along.
Oh,
Okay.
Chef, this is
So
hectic.
whip and mix, whip and mix.
Whip and mix, yeah. So remember, it's all about the ingredients you use.
Yeah.
So we prefer butter to margarine. We prefer Lindt to
Anything else.
everything else.
Look at this. I'm very proud of this.
All right, it's very good.
I'm
Well done.
finished, I must say. Okay, guys, we need to start
I
to
must say, that's
decorate
looking
these
better than
cakes
mine.
now. Is it looking better than yours?
Better than mine.
Okay.
And how smooth do you want this?
That's perfect.
Okay,
That's
now
exactly
we
what
need to
it is.
decorate these. Now, we've got some here for you, Polly.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
So basically, you guys made me whip up a whole bunch of icing,
For
and
nothing.
you already
Oops.
had this incredible batter already mixed. This looks really, really good, Chef.
Yeah. You see, I had high hopes for you.
Okay, so how do we go about making this looking really good? I want it on your level.
Okay, so
Okay, Chef, give us a few tips when icing, because I'm bad with it.
all right, so the first thing is actually getting the frosting into the piping bag. So what we've done is we're using a star nozzle.
Yes.
And a little trick that we do is before we put the filling in, we actually push the plastic into the nozzle, just to almost plug it.
Why?
Wow.
So that when we put the frosting in, it doesn't run out.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, so what first step you guys got to do is pop that nozzle up. All right, give it a
Okay.
twist from the bottom. Now, no matter what nozzle you've got, what design, the technique remains the same, right? You've got to go close up to your cupcakes.
Yeah.
You've got to make contact.
Okay.
You've got to squeeze and move at the same rate.
Okay.
And then remember to stop squeezing.
Okay, show us one so we
All right,
can
so
see.
start in the middle.
Yeah.
Squeeze. And
Yeah.
then stop. Right? If you want a little bit of a challenge, you can hold your nozzle vertical
Yeah.
and squeeze and rotate the bottom cupcake. It'll give you kind of a little twisted look to it.
Okay, I'm going to just do this. That is not too bad, Chef.
Yeah, not too bad. You can see how nice and smooth the frosting is.
Yes, I want to taste this frosting quickly. I want to go like this, sorry.
I think I'm too much
my
of a
word, it's so
perfectionist.
light and fluffy.
Guys,
Chef, you've got some mint in this frosting. I can taste it.
Yeah, apologies. We made it with our mint intense.
Wow. And then we're going to decorate it with Lindt chocolates.
And we're going to decorate with a touch of sea salt.
okay, as we're doing that and as we're decorating South Africa, I hope that you're cooking side by side with us. Well, I guess now we're baking. I've got my full-on baker's gear and I'm feeling the energy in this kitchen. That's so electric. I want to find out from you on social media. Are you cooking with us and are you enjoying the master tips that Dimo is giving us? I think that this is something that people pay big bucks for and we have it for free.
No, and our viewers got it for free. So I'm using the Lindt mint on mine. What are you going to use on yours? You like the sea salt, don't you?
Yeah, I'm using a sea salt.
So you just put it in like that. Very
Yeah.
fancy.
Exactly. The other option is, using a grater and just grating a thin little dusting of the chocolate over the top.
So, you know,
gonna
Chef,
break
I've
some.
been asking South Africa and the ladies here what their favorite flavor is. And although my favorite flavor isn't in the kitchen right now, I love myself some Lindt's chili chocolate. You know what? It brings back a story. Just allow me to tell the story. My mom's best friend, Mam Pumla, shout out to her. She introduced me to Lindt.
Okay.
She was the one that was like, let me give you the incredible chocolate that gives me life after every meal. She just has one small little slab at the end of every meal, and it's the perfect dessert to any meal. So what I love is the chili. And yourself?
For me, milk chocolate hazelnut is always my default. But when it comes to the Excellence range, we've got our 70% mild. So high cocoa content, delivering full flavor of the cocoa, but quite subtle.
So, Chef, then if people aren't much of the intense flavors, there are milder flavors.
Exactly, and that's where our flavor range, our ingredients come in. So everything from, like you mentioned, chili to intense orange, mint.
And I don't know if you guys actually know how good chocolate is for you because it contains antioxidants.
And I also
And experts actually say that you can have between 30 to 60 grams of dark chocolate a day. So this is not bad. Just add it to your
I'll need to
pantry.
correct you on that one. It's a 100-gram slab per day.
And on that note, South Africa, thank you so much, Dimo, for sharing your your excellence with us here in the kitchen. We really, really appreciate it. Hats off indeed to you, and 2 more chocolates, South Africa. Now remember, we are giving away a 1,000 Rand hamper of Lindt's Excellence delicious range of chocolates. To enter, hop over to our Facebook page and tell us which flavour of Lindt Excellence, 70% cocoa, 85% cocoa, orange, mint or sea salt you would love to try. T's and C's can be found on afternoonexpress.co.za. Mwah.
Lindt Excellence. Refined chocolate pleasure. Lindt, Master Swiss Chocolatiers.